Okay, so today we're going to be comparing the AirPods to the Powerbeats Pro. So on this comparison, we're going to be comparing them with design and how they feel and also how they sound. So let's have a look. Okay, so let's start with the AirPods. So prior to the release of the Powerbeats Pro, Apple introduced their iPhone 7 alongside this with the AirPods, and Apple's whole goal was to get rid of the wires, getting rid of the headphone jack and the need for wires to connect audio. So they decided to come up with the AirPods. Shortly afterward, the Powerbeats Pro came out, and since Beats is part of Apple, they work simultaneously with your iPhone as well. So these are the the Powerbeats Pro, and these are the AirPods. And as you can see, there are a lot of differences between these two headphones. So let's start with the Powerbeats. So with the Powerbeats, you actually get removable ear tips. So if you could actually pull on this thing and then replace it with the other ear tips that come in the box. Another thing is that it has physical buttons, and the AirPods just have sort of the stem with only one feature, which is double tapping to activate Siri. The Powerbeats, however, you can just hold the Beats button, which is this button right here, and you can also adjust the volume with these buttons on the top. And yeah, that's basically it for the Beats. Now, with the AirPods, it's very simple. All you have to do is just put them in your ear, and away they go. Now, the similarities between these two is, of course, they're wireless, and they both work in the Apple ecosystem. So, if you hold your AirPods near an Apple device, it will instantly recognize it, and you can pair it. So, you can pair it to new devices, or you can pair it to existing devices that you have already paired to, and that goes the same for the Powerbeats Pro. Now let's talk about these cases. So I'll take out all of the headphones out of their cases. All right, so this is the AirPods case, and this is the Powerbeats case. Now, a lot of people like the AirPods case better because it fits better into the pocket, as you can see here. Now, when you're comparing that to the Powerbeats, they're a little bit too big and bulky for your pocket. So a lot of people prefer the small design on this case. Now, in other cases, people prefer the complete opposite. It's not about size this time, but it's about durability, because this is a matte textured finish with this Powerbeats Pro case. But on the AirPods, however, it has this sort of glossy finish, and as you can see here, you can get some scuff marks and some scratches. So a lot of people don't prefer the AirPods case. Now, both of these headphone cases have pairing buttons. So on the AirPods, you get a pair button on the back, and on the Powerbeats, you get a pair button inside the case. So if you want to pair to an Android or a Windows device, for example, you can just hold the button on either of these devices. Now, with the AirPods, they fit into your ear pretty well. Actually, with Apple's original goal for their non-wireless earphones was to make them fit into a wide variety of ears, and that was introduced in 2012. With the AirPods, they have a similar design, but of course without wires. And Apple clearly stated that it's kind of like putting different size feet into the same pair of shoes, and they tried to do that with this universal fit, but like the AirPods, they don't really fit into your ear, and I can hear my voice as well, so it doesn't really sound so good or it doesn't really feel good when you're putting it into your ears. And they also fall out very easily. In this case, they don't fall out my ears, but in other cases with other types of people, it is an inconvenience with the shape. So that's why Apple introduced their AirPods Pro with a customizable fit. Now, speaking of a customizable fit, that's exactly what you get with the Powerbeats Pro. They fit pretty well. Now, sometimes it can be confusing to find out which ear these headphones go into. So, is it this ear? Is it this ear? And eventually, you can find it out. My favorite part of this is that it can actually fit into. You can actually twist it into your ear, and then it would fit because of this hook. The two main components that helps it stay inside your ear is the ear tip and the hook itself. So you can easily like put it inside, put it in, and then twist it. And yeah, that's basically how you put it inside. And the controls are very easy to reach. I believe you can adjust the volume individually if you're just wearing one pair headphone at a time. You can just adjust it from here, but with the AirPods, you're going to have to adjust it in your phone or computer settings. Now you may ask, which headphones do I prefer? And I think I would go with the Powerbeats because they really fit snugly into my ear. And if you're doing any hardcore workout, these headphones would be the ideal choice for you. So it's pretty nice. Now, when it comes to putting them back into the case, both of them are held by magnets. And this is a wireless charging case. So that means that you can put your Powerbeats in, and then they can instantly charge in this case. But the case itself, it's not compatible with any wireless chargers. You can just, all it does is just charge the headphones with those little metal pins in the inside. But you're going to have to use a lightning connector to charge your Powerbeats Pro. Now on the AirPods, it's a similar concept, but since Apple introduced their newer AirPods Pro, they now get a wireless charging. So you can put it on a wireless charging pad and it instantly charges. That goes the same for the AirPods 2 as well. Now let's go to sound quality. Now, when putting the AirPods into your ears, they're okay sound quality. They're supposed to act as stereo pairs when you're putting them inside. Watching movies on these things, they sound really good. Sometimes the hole for where the sound goes through on the AirPods, it's kind of blocked. So I have to like sort of move it around my ear just to find which part of my ear is the best sound quality right there. On the Powerbeats, however, they sound great all the time because since it has a customizable fit, it fits into your ear perfectly, and then you don't have to worry about adjusting it further. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah. Other than that, sound quality is really good on both of these devices. So now it comes to this: which of the two headphones should you buy? Well, if you're looking for great sound quality, I do recommend the AirPods, but there are some limited features that the Powerbeats Pro does have. But if you're going to do some crazy things with your headphones, like going hardcore with workouts, I do recommend going with the Powerbeats Pro. And one thing I forgot to mention is that they're actually sweat resistant, so it should be good for outdoor running, maybe for jogging and light running, but maybe wearing them for long periods of time could be an inconvenience. But yeah, looks like the winner for this comparison is the Powerbeats Pro. But yeah, that's basically it. I'll leave a link for the AirPods and the Powerbeats Pro to help you decide which headphone suits you best. That's been it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.